Hey students, in this video, you're going to just see how to describe transformations from any graph. So also review how to type it in your calculator. This question is asking for you to describe what happened from f of x to g of x, and then just be specific on the descriptions. In class, I did teach you how to describe this from scratch without needing the calculator. I'll just review that real quick. You do want to look at this and then think of the transformation template, which is A, B, X minus H plus K. So here you notice that the 5 is replacing the H and the -1 is replacing the K. This F is just saying F for function, meaning you're doing these transformations in the function that's labeled f, which is this one. So it just pretty much says you have this, and then you transform it this way. So what are these two values going to do to that parent function? The template stated that A value and B value change the width, so it just makes it narrow or wider. But you gotta be specific in terms of vertical stretch or compression, so that's for the A, or horizontal stretch or compression, and that's the B. The H value and the K value, they kind of relate to what we talked about, the vertex being a point. So these are the ones that kind of tell you how to move, how it shifts left and right or up and down. The A and B value also tell you when it reflects. So the A is known to be reflecting over X value or X axis, sorry. And the B value is the one that reflects over a Y axis. So this was the facts of transformations. If we look at these numbers, we can tell right away that the descriptions are going to be that it shifts left or right or up and down. And that's why the answer choices had those descriptions. There's a left, right, and down, up, down, up. We just need to know which one is which. So let's graph it just so you can see what they look like. I'm going to graph that given function first. So that's the square root of x. And I know we haven't talked about it yet. We will in semester 2. But at least you should know how to describe the transformation to it. You're going to graph the next equation, the transform of this. This is where a little bit of some of you get confused because of that f. So if you type exactly what you see here, f parentheses x plus 5 minus 1, like nothing is going to happen because the calculator is not recognizing what you're saying. But if you notice, the parent function, or the one you started first, is labeled f1, just like this one's labeled f. Now you need to look at it as, oh, I'm using this that I have already graphed in here. So I need to go back to my typing, or you need to go back to your typing and add a 1 in there. So it can recognize that it's translating this function labeled f1 in here. Now if I press enter, it shows me the new one. So it definitely shows that it went left and then down. And if you look at it, it went left 5 spaces and down 1. So it matches that it went down 1. So we're going to say that's description, down 1. And then to the left, 5 spaces. So this comes from this 5. It's x minus a number. So if I write x minus a number, this had to be a -5. That -5 is telling me that it's moving left, and this -1 is telling me that it's moving down. So it looked like x plus 5, but you needed to recognize that when it looks like x plus 5, it was a minus negative, which becomes the description of moving left. All right, so the answer for this would be down 1. So between the top and third one, and then left 5. So definitely the top one. Okay.